Oh, this is such a pleasure. Thank you, Connie and Andrew. You're my dearest, dearest friends in everything that you're doing and how much support and love you've given me. And it is a true honor to be here with all of you. This is such an amazing thing, isn't it? That we can gather together and to share from our hearts what is truly meaningful to us all. And dance of souls, just even to say that, my whole life has been the search for the dance of my own soul. And I have to bless my story now. This is a very short period of time, so I won't have time to go into that. But I would like to say that I really bless the wounding of my story. And I'm sure, as many of you can say, that it's almost like we had to go into that assumption, that old assumption, to grow some kind of roots of experience. And now, rather than cut the tree down, I feel that we are really growing limbs out of this old tree. And we are bringing in the beautiful foliage and leaves and fruit. And I feel now there's the consciousness for me is like, oh, to be the source of joy now, to be the primal energies and the ecstatic aliveness that's possible now. As this tree spreads out its limbs and bears its fruit, I feel now this image of all of our consciousness, our love, our acceptance, going back down through this old tree and really watering its roots buried in Mother Earth. And the human and the divine. And before I got on, I said, what is the one word? And of course, it's wholeness now. It's wholeness, but it's a wholeness of a human and a divine. Oh, and I really see them cooking in the same kitchen because the oldness has certain skills. It has certain experience like, And now when we can own, yes, it is the judge. Yes, it is the separator. Yes, it is the top dog, the underdog, and all of the conflicts. It's all there in a nice little package. And it's kind of nice to see what we're doing now instead of therapize it and fix it and make it better. Oh, forget it. We're whole. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? So my book that I am bringing out is The Sacred Actor. What would it be like? Yes, to be the source of pure joy, ecstatic aliveness, but it's also, what would it be the source of that old paradigm? I mean, to play it. I'm taking over the world. Please, how I suffer. These roles that we've all played to survive a separative world, a fragmented world in which maybe that was the great plan. Let's separate the world. You're in awakened beings. Everybody needs a theater. The only thing, if we could have just maybe seen it or even remembered, but we didn't, did we? We got lost in the role. And now I think we're waking up from the role and we're seeing the game. Oh my God, this really is a theater. Look at the parts we play. And we're actually believing these parts are real. Oh, we're lost in the part. Ooh, but the part has cracks. See, and not only have we slipped through the cracks here, Some of us came out, see, from way up here, and we're trying to get into whatever this is. So we're all coming at from different vantage points. But I feel now we really are each the center. And something is really dancing now. See, we need a dance partner. I mean, you have to have the venom to heal the snake bite. You need that dance of interplay between the forces. Or I don't know if the molecules and all this beautiful vegetation of the earth can continue growing. It would all be almost like saying to the thunder, "Are you bad thunder? Don't you dare roar." You know? And I think we've done that with a lot of energy. So my gift, from the head-centric world, which I have tried so hard to fit into and often failed miserably, but my gift finally coming out all from the heart, from the gut, is the feelings again, the emotional energies, the universality of emotion. Oh, that's my passion. Ooh, see, we can start playing with this energy. And it's not just here in the skin, that porousness. So I feel like I'm a bridge. And a bridge, how do you go from dum 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 dum, you know, all the ting, the cool and the strong, you know. Oh, smart. I mean, oh, and my nice role. I mean, you know, what are you going to do with her? You know, she's along for the ride. But that acceptance, you know. So what would be the bridge? Well, for me, I'm going to bring out one thing. It's 5 vowels. Oh, and if I can give you a taste of sonic geometry, and usually I have a little map that shows it, but I'm just going to, this is my mental mind talking now, okay, giving you the structure. And the sonic geometry is this V that goes out into the sky of the mind, the light, the the I mean, the God, the love, I mean, the And then, like an hourglass, this energy now just goes out into the earth. These are just the pure vowels. So the great, I want to say great, the soul of the passion to say, yeah, you know, it's the blood and guts. It's the wild man, wild woman. It is the earth mother and father. You know, it is that fecundity that cannot be at all controlled. And so this opens us up into the energy of natural, elemental possibility again, of that's our body. And so see, the great is the sky of the mind, and the great Now, do you want to just play those two things? Who's ever out there, if you'd like to just take your hands like this, just for a minute, like a V, you know, and you're just going to go, you kind of build it, you know, it's like taking the lid off, you know, it's like, and then see, making it very, very natural, you know, So it is an inner language that can then feed into our English or Spanish or Chinese. I gave the Chinese vowels. They had never brought feelings to their language before because they were all consonants. So going on with the sonic genres, we have this, we have the V upside down towards the earth. And now in the center, we have a big O, a circle. And the O, very different than right. Now, the O is the solar plexus, right? It is the wholeness. It is the soul, the core. So you got to have a you got to have a you got to have a yeah. And then the E spreads the energies wide. So we're slipping through the cracks. Feel it, be it, see it. We're going beyond this. This is my body. This is your body. This is your body. Infinitely wide, deep, full, long. So what is the long one? Oh, where all of it can come back again. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, it just, ooh, ooh, and you hug and you care for, ooh, right through the whole center of the earth, from sky to the earth, to masculine to feminine. Oh, this joining. And we are the kiss, I feel, in gravity. We are truly the kiss. And I just wanted to acknowledge, I know I've got very little time, but there's a shadow to all of these vowels. Maybe at another time, just to give you an example, like that great the freedom of the has a shadow of a character or someone acting nice. Hi, how are you? That's the role. It's a holding of the breath, and it is acting. And you can always tell it. See, that becomes a mask. It has no other colors. It has no other colors. It's all of one thing. So we can break it up. And of course, you see I'm on a ball, and that keeps things broken up in terms of stasis, staticness, and predictability. And in this world, we got to keep dancing. Beautiful souls. Let's keep dancing.